Going green is changing the way we live, in our homes, on the road, and with the air we breathe. Many in this room say it's about saving our globe, and possibly our economy too.
We need to produce and we need to use more clean and renewable energy. We need to build in more energy efficient ways. We need to rebuild our electrical grid and make it smarter. We need to improve and expand our mass transit systems and build high-speed rail lines. And we need to prepare millions of workers to do these jobs.
According to the thousands who gathered here in D.C. for the Good Jobs, Green Jobs conference, the bottom line is simple. Clean energy creates jobs.
This revolution we're talking about is above all a jobs revolution. It will create millions of jobs. And I'm not just throwing that out at you. I'm not just saying that. We have an energy crisis, we have an economic crisis, and we have, obviously, the climate crisis. But the economic crisis requires America to decide how we are going to produce the jobs that pay more money and raise people's standard of living so we can do better in the future. What are those jobs going to be?
If Senator Kerry has anything to do with it, those jobs will be green. Kerry says his climate bill moving through Congress is supported by both business and environmentalists and could change the way green works in the USA.
This bill, I think, is a vision for the future. This bill is above all a jobs bill. Nothing stays with the federal government. Nothing grows the size of government. Every penny goes back into creating jobs and protecting the American consumer.
Pennsylvania Governor Ed Rendell is putting this type of green thinking into green action.
Pennsylvania received $102 million of additional federal stimulus money, which we've used to support 155 alternative energy projects in every corner of our state. So far, those projects, and remember, this is just fairly new, so far those projects have produced 700 new additional green energy jobs and attracted more than $385 million in private sector investments.
Like so many in this room, Rendell believes it's now or never.
It's crucial that we do this because there are two things that are in peril here: America's energy supply source for the future, and two, American manufacturing. And folks, we've got to get serious. The clock is ticking.
Americans want Washington to solve problems and stop this adult political food fight. Get the job done.
Labor's doing its part, making sure workers remain at the top of the green priority list.
So when we plan for green jobs, we should remember three other colors: red, white, and blue.
And the machinists are taking it a step further by pairing up with this man, Patrick Spears, and his organization. A group composed of members from various tribal nations in the Northern Plains looking to develop a large tribal wind project.
So we're looking for manufacturing jobs of those turbines on site, on reservation, because it makes good sense, not only because we have a large labor force that is half of which is under 18, and it saves transportation costs for the transport of wind turbine towers and generators.
So the tribal group turned to labor and the machinist for help in developing the program and writing the grant. Right now, that paperwork is moving through the approval process at the Department of Labor.
That is to train our youth in renewable energy technology, and with advice from the machinists, from the electrical unions, the other unions there that have established curriculum and know how to train people. So we want to go with the best.
And the machinists want to answer that green call. For the Machinist News Network, I'm Deirdre Kanievsky.